Hello Rocketry software people. Welcome to my little tutorial on how to push and commit to a project. So I'm going to show this through an avionics perspective where we use sprints. First thing I'm going to do is show you where our boards are located, so our sprint boards. So to do that, you'll go into projects and the second tab here, and then avionics sprint 2022-1, that is the year and then the sprint number. And here you just have a whole bunch of issues that you can choose from in order to get started on. Let's say I am working on sending data. I will assign myself to this. So now I'm taking on this project. I can put myself into in progress then. Now that I've done this, I can now clone the repo and start working on my dev branch. So to do that, we go over to the repo, which is just X1 flight computer. Click on code, and it'll give you this URL. This URL here, you copy it, and we can bring up our, I'm just going to bring up my command prompt, and then I do not want to go into Docker. We will direct ourselves to where we want to store our repository. I have a certain place for that, so that is here. So this is where I'm going to be storing my repository, and here I'll do git clone. That is the command I want to do, and then I will paste in the URL. So what this will do is it will clone this into this location. So then if you go on your file system right here, I am currently in the right file system. You cannot see that for some reason. There we go. And you can see, look at this, it is showing up. Awesome. So now that that's happened, I can do all sorts of git commands like git status to see what's going on. Oh, sorry, I'm not in the right repository. So I want to go over one into it's Xenia1. So you want to do any git options or git commands on your actual repository, you have to be in the right repository, or in the right file directory. I would suggest using something like git bash because it has a lot more features in command line. So I'm just going to go to the same place that I was before in my other one. So then that was 1, and then where was that? Xenia. Okay, so in here you'll notice instead of this little arrow, you can see there's a little main here. So this is telling you the name of the branch you're currently in. And this is our main branch. It's sometimes named master, but for this repository it's called main. So now what I'm going to want to do to start committing is I'm going to want to make a branch. So to do that, I do git checkout -b to create a new branch, and then I give it a name. I haven't thought of a naming standard yet, so there will be one in the future, but for now I'm just going to call it dev branch. Quite a lame name. Cool. So I do that, and now you can see this has changed. That now says that I'm in this branch. Now that I'm in this branch, I can actually do some committing of code. I use VS Code for all my text editing, so I will just open up my VS Code. This will probably be, in something that I was working on before. I'm just going to change that. Open up a new window. And then I can open up where that was. So we've got repos here. You only want this folder because then it'll have everything inside of it. Once I open this up, you can find all the files inside. So I picked up a ticket ticket I picked up was sending data. So what I want to do is send data to the air brakes. For this, I'm just going to write a comment in, let's see, in here. Because this doesn't look right. I'm just going to comment all this out because it is not used right now. So now that I've commented all that out, you'll see over here that I have a change. You can also see, so this is the source control panel in VS Code. You can also see in here, get status. You can see on the branch, it'll say what branch you're in. It'll say you have unstaged changes from this file right here. So in order to stage my changes, I could do it in VS Code by clicking this, or I could do it in here by doing git add, and I say the file name, which is data handler. Sorry, I forgot the .py. So what that'll do is that'll stage my changes. It will not update super fast, and it won't update in VS Code. See, look, now it updated in VS Code. This change is staged. And then I could do a git commit -m for message, and I'll say commented out functions. Oh, I got an error. Oh, sorry, I gotta put that in parentheses, or else it won't work. So there you go. Now I've made a commit. And if I go in here and go back, oh look, it's gone. So as I've been going through, it's been doing the same sort. Alright, to connect my, to publish my branch, what I need to do is I do a -u, and I say origin, and then the name of my branch. What that will do is it will do all this stuff. Look at all that. And then it says, here, new branch. Beautiful. And you see tracking can be set up to origin. The reason I said origin is the keyword that means connected to master. So now I can go on to the GitHub, and you will see, oh, there's already a pull request that Josh made a while ago. But if you go over here, then I go into branches, you can see your branches. Chris dev branch 3 minutes ago. I just made it. I can also, so I can then do a create a pull request from here. Normally I would suggest you do it on here. So if you're on Flight Computer, you'll see Chris dev branch recently pushed 1 minute ago. If you're logged in on your account, you'll be able to do this. So this is how I create my pull requests. And then we'll have a naming standard on the docs. So for mine, I'll just call it PR1. And then you can leave a comment what you did. And I said I commented out functions. And then you can say create a pull request. And now, now let's say I'm the person. So that's done. I've committed. There's nothing more I need to do on here. I just wait until somebody has reviewed my work. And then I can change whatever they need me to review. So then a reviewer can come in. I can't actually review this myself because I made the thing. So I would be like, so somebody would come along, see that this is in the to-do or the done column. So actually, we'll go back to the board. In here, teams, or sorry, projects, and then go to the sprint board. Let's pretend that commenting out was actually me finishing this. I'll put this in developed. While it's in developed, somebody can come in on the board and see, oh, okay, this has been developed. I'm going to do him a solid, and I'm going to review this for him. There is no linked pull request, sorry. There should be a linked pull request to this. That should have happened automatically. I guess that did not happen. Anyways, sorry. Once you've made your pull request, in Xenia 1 Flight Computer, I made a pull request right here. You're going to want to link this You're going to want to link this code by grabbing the URL. And you can link the issues right here. So the issue that I did was, what was it? Sending data. So now that that's linked, it'll show up on the board. Yeah. So now that means if we go back over to Rocketry, projects here, and developed, you can see there's a linked pull request. So then somebody coming in here will see that there's a pull request, and then they can make changes. I won't show how to merge in this video, but that's pretty much. So that's pretty much how you make a pull request. And if somebody came along and commented on it, being like, "That's wrong. Please do not comment that." Then you would have to review those changes and change them. That'll be in a different video. But yeah, so that's pretty much how you commit in GitHub for UVR.